Everyone. Thanks for showing up. Here's what we got today, everyone. So I ended up spending all morning pre-cutting the metal. I mean, this took 20 minutes, so not much labor, thankfully. Hopefully the quality's good for all of you. But there it is, the LST. And there's my tripod, which I haven't set up yet. But at least I'm on time. What's going on? Nitro RC Vlog. Also got Nitro Bob. Let me see who else is in here. Oh, just you two guys. Yo, what's up? Yeah, so I'll see how this goes. This is really all that I've pre-cut right now. I'll show you what goes where. I'll surprise you. Don't worry. Yeah, here, let me get this tripod all set up. And you know what? I don't even have my welder set up, too. Jeez, I'm very unprepared. Sorry about that. Yeah, for those just joining in, the plan for tonight is gonna just go ahead, nice chill night. Go ahead, assemble the LST Roll Cage that I, accurately measured, and hopefully everything fits. Everything should fit. Got these magnets to also help me out. Alright, now I just gotta get this tripod all set up. Should be all good. So how's everyone doing tonight? Sorry for the bad camera work, I guess. I'm really not filming stuff, so it's cool. I guess I did schedule this for 8. I am a little early. So I could have waited and set up my tripod normally, but... What's up, Steve? Thanks for stopping in. We got some welding to do tonight. Raise that electric bill. Alright. Here's my little secrets right here. Just cheap little GoPro mounts. Got stuck to the little tripod. Or not the iPad. Got on the tripod though. Just like that. What's up, Turbocharged Hobbies? I'll see how this goes. I got the metal for the LST. Gonna go ahead and try to make a roll cage. I always wanted a roll cage for this, so I'll see how it is. I've already looked at that stuff. It doesn't look like much, but it actually is a lot. It's 1/4-inch steel. The weight adds up pretty quick, especially on these things, because they're already heavy enough. But the plan is to bash it with it on. Should be good. It's not going to break, I can tell you that. So, it should be overpowered enough. Alright. What's up, Way Mems? He says, whoa. Or she. What's the question? Drop it. See his question, everyone. See how long it takes him to say it. That's cool. Yeah, but like I said... Oh, could I put a 10-pound battery in this thing? Like a car battery? I mean, I could. Suspension would probably bottom out. The thing alone weighs 10 pounds. This whole thing's already 10 pounds. As you can see. The suspension's perfect how it is, but if I add any more weight, it'll just keep getting lower and lower. So I'm trying to prevent that, especially if you guys... I have to keep bringing it up. It's starting to become a cliche, but the roof jump video, you guys seen that? The suspension's already weak enough for that. And end up bottoming out, ripping my chassis in half. That's cool. Kinda. I'm still getting set up, everyone. And now that I notice that the lighting's kinda awful. That's, yeah. Yeah, I mean, the shocks can take it. I just need some springs. The springs are just too weak. I already fixed the fronts a little bit at the dual rate. This one I kind of screwed up. This one's perfect, though. Look at that. Nice symmetrical spring right there. This one I rushed. It's ugly, but still does the job. Still lands. And yes, I can add more springs. I could even add more shocks, too. I just got to make my own custom little arms. Like the HPI Savages and all that. They got 8 shocks on it instead of 4. But again, you see the size of these things. Look at my thumb. These things are plenty big enough. I just need a spring. Got enough dampening. What's up, Rinks? I'm getting set up. I got my tripod right here. And go ahead and stick my camera in there. Bear with me, everyone. This takes a little bit of a force. So glad you're all watching me do this right now. I think it's got to be 8 o'clock by now. I started a little earlier just because I was bored. Usually I'm late. Kind of surprise. But there it is. Oh yeah, here's the metal. Forgot to show you that. So here's all the metal. I'll show it to you up close. Everything I bent precisely to fit around everything. So these are the side rails of the cage. And you can probably tell that's like the, for the roof. Here are my A-pillars. Then these connect to the shocks right here. Then this one was a scrap piece laying around, but this will be the connectors for the A-pillars in the roof. So it'll be like that. I might have to cut another piece. I got this stuff from last video. I can always use if I don't have enough. But this is all I had left of the scrap. But I can always cut a new piece. Yeah, no problem, yeah. Yeah, if you got any more questions about this thing, any crazy ones, I don't really care. I'll answer anything, I guess. But, to an extent, I'll answer everything. Yeah, I do love this thing. Here's the body. I'm not sure if you're completely new to the channel, if you've seen my videos. But there's the body. This thing looked nicer. You can go watch the older videos where this thing wasn't so scratched. But that's it right now. It's got lights. This is the light little connector right here. Yeah, just like that. Alright, so I'm gonna leave the camera open, unfortunately, because I gotta set up the welder. So I'll catch up on the chat later. Let me position the tripod right there. Also, I gotta get Ducky. Gotta wake Ducky up. Better not. It might be too late for him. There's the helmet I'll use today. Actually, I might use my other one. I don't know where it is, though. That's my backup. What's up, Zach? Thanks for stopping in. We got a cage to weld today. I'm just setting up the welder right now. So, answer any comments later. Probably should film myself doing this. This is kind of interesting. I don't even know how I'm going to get it out. Just moving some stuff. There we go. There we go. Gotta make some room. Here, I'll show you my welder. I'm pretty proud of this thing right here. So there it is right there. It's a snap-on. Muscle MIG. This thing's a beast. Absolutely love it. Discontinued, unfortunately. You can't get anything for these things. So if you're going to repair one of them, good luck. You can still find them around, though. They're not like they're rare. I think they made a lot of these things. Found one at my swap meet that I went to a couple or exactly a month ago, I'd say now. When I got the RCs. You're not a big fan of Snap-on? This is the only Snap-on thing I got, so. And it's kind of made me a fan, sorta. I don't have any Snap-on ratchets or anything. No Snap-on sets. They're way too expensive at this point. You're paying for the name. How's the quality? Is quality decent? I'm using a really old iPad, so it's kind of dirty. I leave this thing just in my shop. Here, I'll put it right here. Is that a decent view? I'll be welding in that like grinding area section, so yeah, that'll be a good spot for it. Obviously, the truck won't be around while I'm welding it. That's a bad idea. One, the thing's all oily, so who knows? It might even catch on fire. But let's not let that happen tonight. Yeah. Alright, I got everything set up. Now I'm going to just prep all the metal, clean it up. Any extension cord. Or I can turn on the... Let's see, any extension, damn it. Alright, so it took me ages to find an extension. I got it. Still setting up. Look at that, start early and I'm still not ready. What's going on? Alright. Make sure you got safety. Alright, I'm gonna get to work on these things. I'll catch up to the chat. Let me just move you out of the way. Alright, got power. I'm gonna swap the discs. I'm getting this one. This one's taking too much material off. Not liking it. This is the one you're supposed to use anyway if you want to do it right. A little lesson for all of you. Alright, got that off. See that? Yeah, let me get this thing on tight so it doesn't fly in my face. Then we should be good to go. Is anyone timing me? Don't embarrass me. Alright, now we got it on. And yes, I unplugged it before I, took the disc off. Yeah, you can kind of see right here, it's leaving those deep scratches in. That's for taking material off. This will polish it. You know, I ran into a little problem. I forgot which side I'm supposed to weld it on. It's gonna be this side. There we go, nice and clean like that. Cool. Alright, I got one piece done. Let me make sure I got the right side. So, I didn't mark the sides. You guys just realized that. That might be a problem. 50-50, right? Alright, got those nice and polished, looking good. Nice and clean. So there we go. So there's our ends. Those will mount to the shock towers. There's the bolts. It's kind of how I designed it. The only issue is it's kind of hard to take out of the truck. So if I'm going to pull the engine out, I got to take the shocks off. Trying to stop. What's up, Tino? Not sure if you can hear me. This thing's pretty loud. How's the video quality? Is my camera working good? I'm gonna take a little break. Saw Chino and Hugh. You guys came in here. What's up? Hold up. iPad ain't working. There we go. Oh, shut off again. There we go. All right. Oh, geez, I'm way back. You guys are chatting away. We are in the laboratory. Oh, yeah. Just gonna skim through. Did you use that disc right there? The one with the flaps? Flap disc? I think that's what Rink said. Yeah, Nitro RC Fog must have caught his finger. I probably should use a clamp. Keep these beautiful things away from it. What's up, Grizzly? Yeah, they do so much. They're perfect. Look at the polished job right here. Look at that. Real nice. Nice and clean and smooth. I was just using this grinding wheel right here before. No, not gonna do it. Messy. I was actually using that to flatten the weld on the table. Right there. Get the table all nice and smooth. The flap disc ain't gonna do it. For those who don't know. Good, yeah. Alright, I think my hand's got a nice little break. Continue on. Alright, sorry for my language right there, but jeez. The hell? Alright. I'm glad I got that on camera. That's the second time this week that happened to me. I'm not pressing that hard on it, too. I need to learn, so if you guys know what the hell happened. Dude, that thing just sheared right off. They drop it and crack it, and then it just gave out on me. Wow. That would have hurt if that flung in my face. I had this thing on, so, but still, that would have hurt. Crap, now I gotta use sandpaper. Yeah, I'm very grateful that didn't kill me. Jeez, my heart's racing right now. I may not sound like it. Oh. Lightheaded. The hell? Yeah, right? No, that happened to me last night with the Dremel. But that one was deserved. I used the plastic wheel because I ran out of the metal ones. I was cutting these things up. And I'll bring it down right now. I'll show you what it looks like. It's pretty gross. Sorry, false alarm. I threw it out, I guess. I mean, it wasn't really that interesting. It was just a little tiny cutoff wheel. But yeah. Crap. I had some good use out of that disc, too. That sucks. Jeez. I don't even know where the chunk went. Alright, well, plan B, I got this one. This is the one I use, you know, for the, like, clean up the trophy truck cage, because I got this little, you know, small one right here. That one takes a long time, though. It's really for prepping, like paint and stuff. Might be better off just using sandpaper. See how this works. If it's no good, I've used sandpaper before. And that I can read the chat at the same time, so I don't slice my finger off or whatever. Alright, there we go. That actually really sucks. I'm thinking I did something wrong. Did I mess that up, guys? Man, I'm new to this, by the way, for those watching. Totally new to this whole welding thing, so, you know. Everything I've done is practically YouTube and self-taught. Nothing is licensed or certified. You can't make this shit up. Alright, well, I guess that's not rated for this thing. What? I've seriously used that. I know it's sketchy on the, you know, rotozip thing. Yeah, be careful. I'm listening to Chino. I'm grabbing sandpaper. Yeah, I'm done with this. I don't know if the spell's casted on me or what, but... Yeah, that's so weird. Yeah, no, I can't. I don't even know if I can use this anymore. Great. Alright, well, I hope you enjoy that. Yeah, that's one for the books. You guys just watched 2 near-death experiences in the same lives. I should have just done this all off camera. It would have went perfectly fine. I mean, this one, maybe I should have expected this. I mean, it's a Dremel attachment. This is not a Dremel, everyone. This probably spins at twice the RPM. I don't know why I use it, honestly. This 120 grit's working decent, though. So it shouldn't take too long. Jeez, we're already doing this for a half hour. Oh. I thought I was going to be done in a half hour. Like, I haven't even welded anything. That alone takes a half hour, maybe. Not really. Thanks for stopping by. That almost watched me die. Another ER visit. This was my first ER visit. I don't know if you can see it. Right there. RC related, that is. That was with the trophy truck. That was a razor blade, that's it. I was cutting the body. First time cutting a body ever. I didn't really look up a video, so I was like sawing the blade. Not really scribing it like you're supposed to. I cut right through the finger. And yeah, these are good. Alright, that's good enough for me. Alright, I got a lot of catching up to do on the chat. I'm gonna actually grab my computer for this, so again, I'm leaving. Bear with me, everyone. Ugh. I got a lot of catching up to do. Oh yeah. Yeah, check that screensaver out right there. Pretty sick. Alright, how's that camera focusing? Is this thing focusing right? Not really. Oh, there it goes. Sweet. Is that lighting decent? The lighting doesn't really matter when I start welding. It's really if I can see, which I can see fine. Let me pop a couple more lights. Or light them up, you know. You know what I mean. I don't know why I didn't do that earlier. Great, that looks perfect. Alright. Alright, go on the YouTube. I'm just getting logged on my computer now. It's taking a while. Oh, there I am. You know what? That looks pretty good. Quality looking good. Alright, so Zach says, what's up? Got Jason Ketley in here. Unfortunately, he just missed me almost dying, so that's alright. Can rewind it or whatever, ask someone what happened. Then we got OG in here. Call 911. Yeah, let's not do that tonight, alright? So I did all the cutting, you know, off camera, so I'm focused. Yeah, I'll show you what happened at the very beginning. I don't even know why. I've never done this to this kind of disc. Look. Kidding me, right? Oh, did I wrench it down too much, actually? That's a possibility. I could be just that strong. I didn't think I did, but I might have just been that strong. Alright, I got a long way to go. So I think Jason's been in here for a while. I'm not sure. OG's been in here for a while. I'm just seeing you stopping because I'm just reading the chat. He probably saw everything too. Got Trevor, high volume RC. What's up? Yeah, I'm not trying to get hurt. Don't worry. I'm not hurting myself for views. I'd never do that. Oh, jeez. Rinks might be on to something. I know OG was onto it too. I'll show the comment right here. See it right there? I think Ducky's trying to take me out. Uh-oh. Speaking of that, where is Ducky? Ducky's not here right now. I think he is trying to take me out. That's why I wasn't here the entire time. Alright guys, I found Ducky. Now you better fess up, Ducky. What'd you do? Does he look guilty, everyone? Looks pretty guilty. Don't make me use this, Ducky. You can always talk. Don't make me use this, Ducky. Just talk, don't worry, I won't get mad. Maybe a little bit mad. Alright, so Ducky's in the danger zone now. What's up, Ducky? Guilty as charged, yeah. Yeah, Ducky, man, what's going on? Hugh thinks you did it, Ducky. What do you think of that? Man. Alright, I think that's enough goofing around. I'll forgive you this time, Ducky. I know it's not the first time, but I'll forgive you. I think we got a job to do, don't we all, right? Got some welding to do. So I'll get this out of the way. Don't want any sparks getting on my nice new chassis. Let's see what else goes wrong tonight. At this point, I don't even know. Gotta be on my toes, ready for anything. Alright, let's get this guy lowered. Right in welding mode. Yeah, this kind of sucks. This wheel's like almost brand new. The thing bent on me. Never seen that happen before. This was the second near-death experience, everyone. Yeah. I didn't even, like, use it, you know. Just out of nowhere. This one's fine, however. This is the Dremel attachment I always use, even with the safety lock thing, which is super sketchy. You don't, no screw, you just, you know, lock it in with that. Somehow that's okay. I don't know how. Alright, enough talk. Let's get this thing rolling. Yeah, let me get all the hazards out of the way, like this thing. You know, not enough tools on the table while I'm welding. Grab that out of the way. Not sure if I need this. But I got these nice little vice grip right there. I think I'll be alright with my magnets. Got some nice new magnets right here. My settings should be good. At least enough to tack it in, and I can always fine tune after that. The welder is on. I'll move it on this side. Because my computer's right there. That's probably not smart. Table's a little dirty, rusty. Alright, I'll give you a quick little explanation how this works. So if you can imagine this right here, it's going to be like inverted. Might have to use your imagination for this, but that piece goes right there. Obviously I'm not going to weld it in there because it'll melt it immediately. But then that piece goes right here, just like that. That piece goes right there, just like that. Then we got these two pieces down here. One goes right there, and one goes right there. You got that? So that's the first step of the cage. And these are my little 8-pillar mounts. Those will go right around the windows, just like that. And the final touch right in between. And that's all I'm going to do. I'm trying to make this cage as light as possible, while obviously making it look good. I could probably leave it exactly how it is, like that. I might see how it looks. But, you know, I want this thing, you know, also looking like a monster truck. But again, it's, you know, solid, 1/4 inch. The weight adds up quick. It might not look heavy, but this thing is pretty heavy already. So, you know, I'm trying to keep the LST as light as possible. So, unfortunately, this won't be as detailed as like a trophy truck. Something like that. Alright, so yeah, I'm pretty much ready to go. The welder's all running. I'll read your comments before I get started. I think I saw Zach say something. Oh, Crown Vic to Hugh. Yeah, Hugh's got a channel. Go check him out. Grand Pedo Vic. Well, pretty much everyone in here's got a channel. Pretty sure. Probably you new guys. You got a roll cage on your XL, Chino? It's pretty sweet. Yeah, send me some pics. Why build inspiration if I design another one? I mean, this metal, you know, it's not much, you know. Cutting up that stuff's easy. Alright, so, yeah, we should be all good. You can just start by tacking everything in. Let me think, I have to start in the front or rear. I can't remember. I'll probably start tacking in the rear. This one's my rear. I think it goes either way. And then this straight one right here, you see that? That straight one, that's my rear facing, and then that's like the front. So it looks similar to something like that. I'll tack it in. Same thing with this side. Probably go something like that. That looks pretty good. Except I'll tack it over here, because I'm not going to tack over. It's not smooth. Keep it on the smooth surface. Alright, let me position the camera. Sweet. Move all this stuff out of the way. Even though I'm just tacking stuff in. It's not gonna make a mess. Yeah, I'll see how this goes. Use my magnets. And I got some gloves. Got my ground. Just like to put it on the base of the table. Should be good like that. If not, I can always move it. I'll start with this one. It's not a perfect 90 degree like that. It's a little bit on an angle. So it's going to take some playing around. This is kind of what the 90 degree is. So it'll kind of be like that. So if I just look at that angle with my precise measuring, gotta love it. Alright, here we go. First tack. Here, I'll connect it like this. Use my magnet to help me out. I don't care about melting my magnets. These things are so cheap. Alright, get that like that. I think that's how I want it. Just like that. Right? Yeah. A little bit out like that. Just trying to get this thing close to where I want it. I can always bend the weld and move it around. Because I'll tack in all 4 corners first, kind of like bend it and get it to where it's square, and then fully weld it, and that's how I get it perfect. But close to perfect, you know, close enough. Like this is close enough how it is right here. And the magnet should just be enough to hold it, let's hope. If not, I got a nice glove right here. Alright, so for the RC community right here, just like Hugh said, let's do it. I didn't get it actually, I missed. This helmet is not working. I just blind myself. I'm getting my good one. This is my backup. I think the battery died. Alright, now I can't screw up. I got everything. You know what? That is somehow on there, though. Right? Is that enough? I'm gonna just tack it again for good measure. Actually, nah, that's enough. I'd say that's enough. Get number 2 right here. Tack number 2. Still hot. Yeah, nice. Alright, let's get that all welded up. Is that on camera? Good. And catch it. Turn up the heat. But just for tacking it in, now it's on there. Like nothing to worry about there. Yeah, it's on there. Sweet. See how it like kind of wobbles and stuff? I mean, I barely caught that, so I gotta be very gentle. Oh, yeah, I see that. So I didn't even hit it. This one I did. Might be able to rip it off, maybe. Let's hope I can. Got my glove on. It's still warm, so. Yeah, no. Great, now I gotta grind it off with nothing because I don't have a grinder. Try it again, take 2. Get that close to how I want it. Just like that. Alright, take two. Alright, either I'm blind or just can't do a weld. Man. Alright, if that's not on, I don't know what it is. Oh my. Guess what I didn't do? You won't believe it. You won't believe it. I'm like, dude, why isn't this thing welding? Guess what I didn't do. And it doesn't have to do with, you know, I'll give you a hint. Taco Bell. You know, you get it after you eat Taco Bell. I didn't turn on the, you know, that. If you can even believe it. Today is rough. No, it grounded. The weld would not work without the ground. So it wouldn't have just, you know, done anything. No, I grounded it. It's the second thing you need, though. Yeah, no gas. OG got it. And Trevor, no gas. Man. Ugh. So that's why the thing wasn't... Look, I can still pull it off. Actually, this one welded on, but the other one didn't. Wow. I feel stupid. I almost killed myself. Now I didn't even turn on the gas. Or gas. Alright, well, time to weld the other side. Now that I got that... Oh, shit, that's hot. Swear jar. Another one for the swear jar. Ducky's saying unsubscribe right now. This guy does not know what he's doing. Watch this weld now. This weld's gonna be perfect. Actually, maybe not, because now it's all dirty. I just spread the dirt around. Whatever. I am not gonna forget to put this on, though. Yep. For those rewatching, you know, yeah, don't do this. I was hoping to make this like an actual like tutorial kind of thing, live stream myself. Yeah, this is going bad, very badly. All right, let's do it. Yeah, I think I remember twisting the gas open, but then I think Ducky shut it off on me. Man, he's setting me up. I don't know what he wants. Man. He wants something out of me. Alright, it's still globby and messy and all that. Nothing a grinder can't fix. But yeah. Alright, I got that hot. Sweet. Hey, look at the other side. The other side welded itself in too. Oh, you know where I screwed up? I think it's just, third time I screwed up, everyone. Oh my, ugh. So this is the rear now, not the front anymore. Oh jeez, this is not going good today. This is not going good, everyone. That's alright, it's not the end of the world. I'm gonna just keep going, not gonna cut it off. I'm gonna see how it fits, if it works. Let's see if it works. Just might as well keep going, right, at this point. Got a long road ahead. Now that's a weld, look at that. That's what I meant to do the entire time. You gotta be kidding me. So yeah, the gas was off. Oh, today is a joke. Wow. Yeah, that's a weld if you guys don't know what a weld is. Like, look at that. Just like that. Easy peasy. Alright, so that's how it's supposed to be tacked in. Just look at the difference right there. So that's a normal weld, you know. And then, what the heck? What the heck is this? What the heck is that? Yeah, so, alright, let's just see what happens. So I'm gonna let that cool down. While that cools down, I'm gonna get my tools and see if it fits. Because if it doesn't fit, we gotta recut it and do it again. That's alright. If not, I gotta make all new pieces, but I got plenty of stock. Read OG's comment, everyone. This is my motto for today. This is today's motto right here. Let's see if I can get the computer up here. Right there. Just remember, a grinder and paint makes... just remember, a grinder and paint will make you a professional welder. Just remember that, everyone. Now I'm starting to like forget how to read. This is not going today. Alright, it's still hot. Cool. Hello LST, welcome back. Here's your new little cage right here. The start of it, the foundation. Alright, I got a quick question for all ya. Who's having fun? May not seem like it, but I'm sure having fun. This is just a beautiful disaster that's happening right now. I'm gonna take these little things off. I should have brought my smaller wrench. Yeah, this ain't working. My air filter's hitting it. Let's see, all I need is just to break it loose. I think just get it with my hands. Nope, I was wrong. At least my MIP works good. Alright, now can I get it with my hand? No. Usually you can just spin the other side and it pops off, but you know, I don't want to bend this thing I made right here for my air filter. I don't want to bend that. I'm being a baby about this. I don't want to bend my nice little thing while I'm willing to bend anything else on the truck for some reason. Oh, that's the wrong side. The open end side. It'll come off. Don't worry. It'll come off. And there's one shock off. Nice. I need a safe spot to put these things. Oh, I got a second nut down there. Forgot about that one too. I'll show you where the thing's going. It's actually pretty clever, because I'll show you the solution to... Because my chalk towers always bend, which is good because it's plastic, but it's also bad for, like, you know, overall performance. So keep it being plastic, but also, you know, change it up. I'll show you what's gonna happen. Alright, what is happening with this? Might need a new bolt too. This bolt's looking a little bent. Just a little bit bent. That's why I'm thinking I'm having trouble taking this thing off. I feel like it's threading through right. Should have started on this earlier. Taking a little bit. Come on, man, you got this. It is not wanting to come out. I don't know what I did to these. This might be just from the roof jump alone. It's just not wanting to come out. I got extra of these bolts, thankfully, because I'm going to need them. This bolt just does not want to come out. It's probably like that for the rest too, so that's good news. Alright, I think I got my use out of that. What do you guys say? Used and abused. I'm gonna have to agree you on that. Alright, let me get a... I'm gonna grab a, like a box or something. Or some sort of container, or I don't lose this stuff. Good enough for me. Just cut up that quickly. Nice little cardboard. Actually, I still need you. Not so fast. See how much easier that is? That's how it's supposed to be done. Also, do you guys have to like replace these things? Maybe Chino will know. Chino, do you have to replace these if they get too much play in them or something? I mean, just from looking at them, they're pretty stuck in there, so maybe they don't really need to be replaced. I mean, at some point, like anything, they probably do. Oh, there goes that one. Alright, now I gotta go find it. Chino says they crack. Alright, there you are. Nice. Oh, these shocks are killer. I love them. See how this nut comes off nice and easy? So this isn't bent. This one's good. This one's bent. This is from, I think, the from way back when I hit the that Jersey barrier. That's the only time I can remember. I haven't. This is really the first time I've ever taken this out. If you can ever, you know, if you can even believe it. First time I've ever taken it apart like this. Usually I just take it off the arms every time I do it. Yeah, Chino knows his LSTs, everyone. So if you got any questions, go ahead and ask him while he's here. So I might just be able to. I'm gonna just unscrew this whole bolt out. It's not spinning, right? Yeah, not spinning. I'm gonna just pop you out right here. Don't want to lose you. Alright, last one right here. Whole reason why I'm doing this is just to mock everything up, because usually when I mock stuff up, it's like with the wooden dowels and stuff where I can measure all that. This one I didn't do it. So I'm going to be using the metal and just putting it on and off of the truck while it's cooled down. Make sure that's cooled down. Don't want to be melting these shock towers. I don't even know if you can find them. Actually, you can. Most of the plastics are still around for the LSTs, but anything else is, good luck. Pretty tough to find. Figures this guy came at him. After looking at this, I might just replace everything. Maybe the washers I'll just keep, but the nut I'm taking off right now are pretty nasty looking. They've been in there for so long. I think it's time I retire them. Also, that one was thread locked. That was the only one that was kind of like thread locked. Let's see it. Right there. Actually, that looks more like the other nut that was thread locked, but still. It's the only bolt that had thread locker on it. Alright, double check I got all my hardware. Good. See if I can get this to fit now. And these are gonna have to bend out like that. You can see they're kind of curved in. I'm not sure if you can tell, but they're curved. Just from all the, years. I grab this. Front's this side now, rear's that side. This bolt might be an issue right here because it's bent. It might be an issue. That also might be an issue too, the tank. Looking from it, it might have enough room to go back. I'm crossing my fingers on that. I really don't want to just see this thing all of a sudden, the tank doesn't even open. It's looking good already though, if you guys can see. I might have to help this thing in here. Just like that. These holes are like exactly the same size as the bolt. I didn't leave any room for play. Might have gotten a little too serious drilling this thing. I could have just put a bit in there and just drilled it. I didn't really care about getting the size correct for the bolt. And I also didn't grind off the burrs. So right now I'm grinding off the burrs with the old bolts. So that's a nice little hack. From a hack. Alright. It's looking like it's square though. I might just be able to just fully weld it by now. The tacks seem to be pretty accurate. The only issue right here is just right here. But the tower back here looks good. You know what, if I flip it over, I'll be good. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to flip it over, see how it is. You know what, now it's stuck. Come on out. You got it. Don't be shy. Alright, get this out. So if I do it upside down. Nah, you know what? This side's the way to do it. I just shifted it a little bit with my hands. Should go in a little smoother now. No, it just doesn't want to go in. Come on. There we go. I was struggling with that side off camera. And then we got this side. This side just lines right up. I might have drilled the holes in front a little wrong, if I'd be honest. Those ones I was really struggling with. And this bolt's a little bent, so I'm going to be struggling with this one too. If I just get it lined up. I mean, at this point, I can already tell it fits. The holes line up. See, this one is a little bit lower, so if I get it right there. And I'm still struggling, so maybe I'm wrong about my drilling. A little extra force, and it's in there. Alright, I call that in. Then what happens next, these guys just go right underneath, just like that. See that? And that's the whole thing. That's the thingy. Just like that. I'll go under like that. I'll put all the shocks on. The fronts are a little different. The fronts just sit like that. Oh, yeah, I'm loving this already, guys. Just wait till it's painted. I'll see you later, Hugh. Thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it. What's up, Willie? Or Will? I'm getting you mixed up. There's a Willie, another dude. So yeah, Will, the truck right here, I bought this for $300. I probably put another 500 maybe into it, I'd say. Actually more, because Chino right here, he's so generous to gift me these nice arms right here, which that's probably around another $100-200 for what they're going for these days. Just the value of them. Yeah, so I'd say it's $1,000, this thing. And then I'm welding this custom little cage right here. I'm not sure how long you've been here. I'm sorry to anyone else. I've kind of been in the zone. But I'll pay attention to the chat now, just to make sure I didn't miss any of you guys. But this is probably another $20 worth of metal, I'd say. Actually, a little less. It's not much. $5. Just went from 20 to 5. So there's an extra $5 right here. Actually, no, I'd say 10, because I got this stock over here too. It's like $5 a piece for like the whole thing. Titanium, not well. These are titanium coated. The gears and the shock shafts. I'm not sure if you can see the shock shafts. Those are titanium coated, which these make it really smooth, nice and smooth. And then I guess these just help with corrosion and also like scratching and denting and stuff. It's just like a nice little like hard shell on it. And same thing with the shaft. But the shaft's, it stays polished, which is nice. So it's really smooth. I haven't done the rears yet. The rears I was going to pick some up. Because I don't think they're actually that pricey, the titanium shafts. What's up, Jeremy T? I missed you getting in here also. So this is the first step. And this will go like that. Somewhere around there. I'm going to have to, go back to the body, see where it goes. But I'm glad that's sitting where I want it. That looks pretty good how it is. So now that's tacked in like that, I think it should be fine. I don't think it's going anywhere. I'll just add a couple more welds on the rear now that I got the gas turned on. And then after that, I'll just go ahead, tack in the upper supports, make sure those line up, they fit under the body. The upper support should be easy. I got the hard stuff done. This is the hardest part, just trying to get everything lined up and sitting where it's supposed to. Because I was expecting this to be like a nightmare, but thankfully it's not, so that's good. I actually might have to grind the shock tower, or a little bit of the cage. I might just grind the plastic. I don't really care about the plastic too much. They're really old. Or maybe I'll grind the cage, do it right. What do you guys think I should do? Because Rover here's a little tight for my liking, trying to take it off. So it's a pain. Be easier to grind the plastic. But obviously I'm grinding the frame for the truck, so. Oh, here's actually kind of tight too. Yeah, I'm gonna just grind this. I'll do it later. I'll grind it later at the end. Alright. Get this out of the way, go back to work. Get my helmet and gloves on. I'm just going to tack in the backs, just because the backs are perfect. I don't want those moving on me, so I'll do that quickly. Make sure my gas is on this time. Looks good to me. Alright. Just like that. That's really it. I actually got the other side on the last pass with the gas. Alright, that's how I want it. That's how I like it. Nice and square, I think. Somehow I got square. Don't ask me how. But it's good. Alright, let's grab this. See if that's still hot. Which I forgot which side I did, so it must have cooled down. Alright, that's how that looks like that. Fits nice and tight in this body. That's like around where it is. Actually, the shocks are right here. Just getting it measured. Could have done the measurements before. Trying to find my lines. There they are. That looks good. Does that look straight, everyone? Going in. Straight or not, it's going in. I'm liking the look of that. Oh, damn it. I thought I had it. I guess I'm still blind. Thought I had it. That ain't right. Right there. Of course I had perfect and then I screwed up the weld. Happens to the best of us. Alright, it's still a little crooked. Alright, now I got it. Took me 3 tries. There we go. That side was good, I guess. I don't know where I messed up. Oh, you know what? That's one reason. I didn't really clean it that well. Maybe that's why I wasn't catching like I thought it would. There we go. Should work. Alright. I'll catch up with the chat. Let it cool down so I can put it on the body. Alright, NT says, what am I doing? I'm screwing things up. That's what I'm doing. Now, what really I'm doing, I'm making a roll cage for the RC. Right here. For the LST. So stick around. I'll show you how it looks at the end. Hopefully this won't take too long. I'm starting to get some momentum. And this cage right here for you, Will, this is a steel 1/4-inch rod, whole thing. So it's all steel, it's heavy, it's rusty. It's not nice and clean like aluminum. But it's stronger than aluminum, so it's a lot better. Alright, so, I mean, it's warm, but I don't think it'll melt the body now. It's like engine temp warm. So it should be alright to test it, see how it looks. You know what? It's a little hot. I'll admit. It's a little hot. This body's scratched enough. Oh, perfect fit. Nice. Check that out, guys. I'm loving this. Can't really see it from the other side. Yeah, this is great. And I gave it some clearance so it give the body like a, little like cushion, so the body doesn't really, I don't think the body should crack on it. Let's hope not. I think the body should be alright. Alright, do the 8 pillars next. That'll go on just like that. I think it's the other way. Yeah, the other way. That will go on just like that. Yeah, like that. Get my magnet ready. So I think my magnet should be in the perfect spot for this. Let me put it on the flat area right here. Then I'll tack this guy in. Should be all good to tack in like that. Yeah, just like that. Boom. It's got a wacky design, but I kind of like it. See how good it looks. It's not like a scale design. I kind of made it so it could fit possibly multiple bodies. Didn't really fit directly to the LST body. What's up, Logan? Let's get some sparks up for you. What do you say? Let's get this nice. Let's get this piece welded in now. Might need more magnets. Need more magnets. Not yet. Need more magnets. Need a magnet for the top and one for the lower. Magnet power right there. That ain't moving, right? Don't move. This magnet's so strong I can pull my whole cage. Yeah, I'm really struggling right now. Come on. There's literally only one place where you can go. Starting to look like an LST though. Alright, is that where it's supposed to go? I think so. That level? Nope, it's not a level. Still need to go up. Right there. Come on. Get in there. Now that's good. Now that's where it's gotta be, right? Oh yeah. Perfect. Now we're gonna load it. These are all steel. All the 1/4 inch rod. That's what you're talking about. Gotta say, it's a nice blow up when the gas is on, right? Yeah, that was a little glob actually. I might add too much on that. Like I said, I just gotta tack it in, not to worry about it being strong. I'll do the finish weld after when I get my adjustments done and all that. Here, but I'll show you the progress right now. What do you think? Looking like a truck? It's heavy though. It's heavier than I want it to be, but we're going with it. It's too late now. I already cut up the pieces. Make sure I got the right side up. The long way or the short way? Short way. Can't really tell from your angle, but these only go on one way, so I gotta really be careful. Make sure I do this the right way. Oh, my magnet's nice and toasty. Sweet. Does that look pretty straight? That looks straight to me. Sweet. So let's get that all welded up. You know what? This is coming out pretty good. Yeah, an update for you all, just who joined in. I almost like killed myself prepping this thing. I'll show you my grinding wheel. Right here. Yeah, that like almost flew in my face. I don't know how I survived that. But thankfully it didn't take me out because all this would have never happened. But check it out, dude. I'm excited for this thing. This thing's looking real sweet. Really sweet. Yeah, nice. I don't know, I might leave it like that. Should I put the finishing cross member? All I want to do is to protect the engine, but I also want to make it look like a truck. Here's what I thought could be yeah, that'll be the finishing cross member right there. Well, you guys, I'll leave it up to you guys. Should I put in that one to, you know, box it in, or leave it out to save weight? What do y'all say? Put it in or leave it out? Because this thing already weighs 10 pounds. Yeah, such small material. Yeah, you gotta be careful with this stuff. Even up here, I got a little big of a glob, so I gotta grind it down. I was hoping not to do any grinding. Yeah, but I'll show you back here. Woo. Hold up. I got my glove. Back here. At the very beginning, I forgot to turn my gas on, if you can even believe it. So those welds are complete junk. Those I gotta grind down and re-weld. It's all fun though. You gotta go with the box structure? Got one vote. I think I see one vote. I might just do it just because you did it, right? Make it look good. Because other than that, just someone's gonna look at this and say, dude, you left the most important, piece out right there. I'm gonna take your word for it. I mean, actually, is this piece even gonna add any weight? Let's be honest. I should just leave the entire thing apart, to be honest. That's a little bit stupid in my opinion. Just skipping out on this part. It's a little shorter, so I'm gonna have to try to feed some, little wire into there. See what I got. See, can I use this guy and put it in there? It's still hot, man. This thing's cooking. Cooking. I've done this before. Just turn up the feed and cross your fingers. See how good of an artist I am. Or I have this little piece. Maybe I could just... Yeah, no, that won't work. The reason why this is so much shorter because I didn't really measure and I just used up all the rod. It was probably a 4-foot rod, I'd say. A little less because I already used it on like on my other stuff. I think I'm being too perfect on this. I'll get one side welded in, fill it up the other. Because the magnetism of the magnet is feeding through the rest of everything. So that's the plan. Let's get this thing close to level. I'll throw 2 magnets just for safe measure. That magnet don't do nothing. Alright. Looking good, so I'm gonna just do that just like how it is. Quickly use my brain to measure. Nah, this is all with my brain. So if it looks ugly, you can blame it on me. Yeah, this is all brain. Even the trophy truck was all brain. You can even believe it. That whole thing. And I'll be honest, that thing does look pretty good. Alright, let's see if it holds. This might move. Let's see if it moves. No way. Let me weld. Kind of. Did it move on me? I don't know what that was all about. Alright, I just melted it. Whoops. I mean, it should be in there. It smells a little smoky. Oh, well, this is not even clean. Makes sense. Yeah, this ain't clean at all. Alright, well, that's what I get for not cleaning stuff. This is gonna be absolutely torture. Turn up the feed and pray, that's what I say. Gonna need a grind because I absolutely was blind and missed it. But you know what? That's my little specialty right there. You know, the little attach. It's a quick little attach right there. Whoop, I got a little guy in here. Good. Let that fill out. What do you guys rate these welds? Now with the gas on, this is a 10 out of 10. I got all that done. Yeah, sweet. I have to retouch one of these. Yeah, I got to retouch in there. Put my hood back on. Yeah, I'll let it cool down. Let me get a good view of this for you guys. Also move my magnets out of the way. But there we go. Nice weld. It's nice and clean. The gas is on this time. Nothing a grinder can't fix. Yeah, that feels solid. Yeah. Got a good weight to it. I mean, it's... Yeah, the weight's good on it. It's not too heavy. It would just be an extra, you know, half pound. I'd say a pound. Yeah, I'm glad you're enjoying it, you guys. I'm gonna just put on my finishing touches. Get this thing fully welded now. Thinking it's pretty good right now. Gotta hit up the areas I missed. And that'll be it. Fully weld this sucker. Yeah, where's my guy? I missed that. Oops. I just missed those little corners. You guys can shout if I missed any there. You guys can see it good? Hope you guys can see this good. These are looking great. Except that one. That one I missed. Crap. Alright, I gotta grind this one too, but that's alright. There's a little grinding do, right? I'm trying not to make a mess, that's why I'm taking my time on these. Don't want to get it in the bolt hole. I'm happy with those. That looks good. This side. Yeah, because this side was tight already, and I gotta grind that again, which sucks. Let me just get this. I missed the spot right there. Gotta get it all free flowing, looking nice. There we go. You know what, the rears I kind of forgot too. You know, the rears I was gonna grind down before I finish the weld, so let's just do it anyway. Look at that, and I thought the rears were dirty. No, I just needed some gas. But little bit of gas. That's all it needs. Oh yeah, those look nice. That's my dirty gas bulbs right there. Welding on top of them now. Shame on me. That's alright. I was gonna grind it down and weld it, but just weld on top of it. Less grinding for me. It's a little stinky now because of it. Nice and loud. Look at that. What do y'all think? Man, that is awesome. Alright, so let me answer some questions. I see NT still in here. You said something about the body back there. Is that what you're talking about? Those you can just buy them from companies. That's a Chevy body. See right here. I opted not to put the grill on and I made my own custom lights, which unfortunately this one I broke from crashing it. But they do work, they do light up, they're nice. Here's the rear. This is my, very sentimental body. This is my second one I've had on the truck. The first one is really, really beat up. Yeah, guys, but check that out. You know what, NT, that's such a compliment to me. I'm so glad. I'm so glad I went live tonight and did this. You just made my day. Thank you, dude. Oh, J Concepts. That was the most important part. That's a J Concepts body. The Snoop Nose Chevy. That's what it's called. Yeah, thank you, NT. Shout out to NT, everyone. And the quality's all good with the camera. I'm using a wicked old iPad, which I was kind of like concerned, but I turn on the camera and the camera's just as good as my phone, which is newer. Unbelievable, right? You know what? I missed a little weld right here. One last weld here. Let me just fill in that little area. Try to get it all symmetrical and whatever. Yeah, I burnt a hole in the old weld, so let me fill that back in. Turn down my heat and fill it back in. Great, now am I just spreading the hole? I think I am. From the looks of it, the hole is just spreading. So I'm going to just keep filling it in until it gets to the metal. Sure, that works. Hey, does that work, everyone? Just like that. Actually, there we go. Right to the metal. Yeah, I can't wait to paint this thing up. But I won't be painting it tonight. Well, it depends how late I want to stay up. Actually, how you guys been all night? You know, I might do it. I'll paint it tonight. Gotta get my painting thing all set up. Or I'll just do it outside. Might be a little cold for that. Yeah, guys. How much would you pay for one of these bodies? I was thinking, you know, these things are so easy to make. I could sell them for like 20 bucks a piece. $5 on metal, I make 15 bucks. That's a pretty high margin, right? Oh, the wire, it's I'm running 0.3 wire. That's what came with the welder. I'm still learning a lot about welding. It's really fun. I only do MIG welding. I know NT said about TIG welding. I was thinking about doing TIG welding, especially for this stuff. I was gonna look into one of those. Yeah, not too bad for you know what's been going on tonight. Crazy. I'm gonna use my cutoff wheel to just get the mass out of it. Big stuff. Then when I get a proper, you know, grinding wheel, not one that shatters in my face, I'll do that later. So while I'm grinding right now, I'm just gonna grind that area so I can fit my bolt in there. Because I actually went too much weld. That's the problem. That front area is really close to how I had it measured. How I cut it wrong. Because I kind of went over. You can kind of see. What's up, Jack? I trades. You know, I'm looking for my little things now. There we go. Yeah, so I'm going to just grind that edge down so the cage can fit in. I welded a little too close to the hole, so the bolt won't go in flush. It'll probably go on an angle or something like that. So I just got to fit it right in there. Got a long way to go. Got a lot of weld to grind. This is where we need a Dremel. It's a little tough to get in there, this thing. There's a small cutoff wheel, but it's a little too big. I mean, I could try that. It might just be... Yeah, I still got a ways to go with that. Yeah. Alright, continue, I guess. That's all we got to do. Keep going. See, I'll try it from this angle. Everything's uncomfortable right now. Trying to find a good angle for everything. Trying to do this the safest way possible. Man, I still not flat, man. I'm might just be good with that, honestly. See how the test fit goes, right? See how the test fit goes. Let's get the truck. Yeah, this table is huge. Alright, let's get the truck. I'm only going to open and wait for it. Alright, here it is. The shocks are taken off because that's how it mounts. For all the new people in here wondering, like, why are the shocks off? What's wrong? I think I lost the bolt. So that is true. Lose a bolt. It's on my magnet. Alright, let's get this thing in here. Get all the shocks out of the way. Alright, now what? You don't want to fit in? Come on. What should I paint this? I was thinking black. I gotta pick up some paint for this guy. Could do a blue, like a nice blue like the shocks if they got something like that. That'd be cool if I could match it with like that metallic look. But that's the anodizing that makes it look like that, not the actual paint. Well, it isn't paint, it's the anodizing on the shocks. Yeah, see, that guy still is tight, man. Still tight. You gotta be kidding me. The other side, too, is tight. I'm gonna continue to grind this off camera. I'll just do the other side. Maybe it'll free it up for me if I just do one side. Alright, see you, Logan. Thanks for stopping by, dude. I'll post some community posts of the final result. So yeah, thanks for stopping by tonight. Really appreciate it. Hey, you know what? I'm moving this out of the way. Get you out of the way. Oh, the sparks. Don't want no sparks in my next new show. Get a little more on the other side, right? I don't think this is ever gonna break. I think the truck's underneath it. I just realized I was spraying right into my truck. Oh well. Don't make fun of me, NT. The cage actually will affect the it'll affect the suspension just with the added weight. So I might just have to add some shims in there. Oh, what's up, make stuff better? Yeah, this is going on the truck back there, the LST. So I just made this nice simple little cage tonight, just to give you guys something to, watch. I thought of this. I'm still debating on running it. Oh, I got my eyes protected. Don't worry. I got that thing on. Yeah, what's up, Raw RC? Yep, the Losi finally gets a cage. I've been dreaming about it for years. I was actually just joking around saying I was just going to build an entire new truck. Just use the components of this thing. That's too good. Things serve me too well to just part out. So yeah, this is how it mounts. My bolts are bent, so it figures this thing's a pain to get in. But these are all old bolts I'm using. And also my towers are bent. But it straightens them out, just to let everyone know. The shock towers straighten out when you put it all together. For those who are sticking around for the entire thing, they've seen a lot. A lot of struggling, I guess, tonight. Come on, man. Some of them I have to thread through the plastic, others just, slide through because they're so worn. That one need a little threading. But for eyeballing, no, renderings, no 3D renderings. This thing is like crazy. Like I can't believe how well this thing came out. And I gotta get these fronts all lined up. The fronts suck because of the. Yeah, I might have to grind the plastic down. Kind of made it a little too close for my liking. Let me take that little guy off. Just poke my hand on that. Move that back into view for you. You know what? Plenty of room for the engine. I might be able to just pull the engine out with the thing in it. And yes, the gas tank is it's got just enough space. So that's another good news for you all. Trying to get this thing in. This thing does not want to fit in there. That might be the case. Still have to grind this thing down. Still having trouble trying to get it in the front because the front's so tight. And yes, I did have to make the front that tight. For those wondering, just because how everything works. Gotta go back to grinding, I guess. Or I'll just grind the plastic at this point. I'm wasting my time with the cage. Look, now it's stuck on there. I mean, that's how it looks, though. That's how it's gonna look, just like that. Looks real sweet. Alright, come on now. Alright. Solid. Fully welded. Alright, see you later, Trevor. Oh yeah, I'll have to see about that if this affects the, it shouldn't affect this. But maybe it will. You might be onto something there, NT. That's why we test fit stuff. That is why we test fit stuff. Like again, no renderings, nothing. I'm just going in this blind, so anything could happen. Because these do pivot on these little points. And if I didn't give it enough room to pivot, there's going to be an issue. So that is a good thing to note. Alright, I'm going to cut into my nice, beautiful, 20-year-old chalk towers. So that sucks for me, I guess. But it's for the cage. It's for the better. Alright. Let me take off these tires, because they're huge. I get a wrench. Hold up. I'll use a ratchet. 8mm. I think we're done with the welder. I don't think I need it on. Gotta clean it anyway. Well, it was a little dirty from the last couple times I used it. Whoop, the wrong way. Nope, wrong way. This one's a reverse thread. I always get mixed up which one's reverse and which one's not. See that loosening? Yeah, reverse threaded. This is really old school. Still, the lug nuts don't fly off. Even though I still have somehow gotten it to fly off. Yeah. And I gotta switch it again because the other side's normal. I gotta hold the other side. Alright, this is really a pain. I should have did this side first. Great. The other side's diffing out. So I'm just spinning the axle. I'm not doing anything. Whoops, forgot the suspension was there. No, I just need the weight of the tire. That's enough to hold it. Alright. Should give me enough room to ruin my arms now, or my shock towers. Alright, do some melting. So both sides need it now, that sucks. I'll do a little bit more. Alright, same thing on the other side. That kind of hurts me in the inside. Smell like burned rubber in here. Or plastic, I should say. This one not nearly as close to the other one. Test fit. What, are you joking? I need more? You gotta be kidding me. Come on. There ain't no way I need more. Alright. Still not going on there. Alright, that's it. That's all I'm taking off before I make these things look ugly. Actually don't look too bad. Quick little sandal. No one will even know. Alright. You know what? I was on a little bit of an angle on that last pass. That might be why it's not fitting. Yeah. Alright, so I just need an angle on here. That's why. I was kind of like, you know. Alright, no excuses now. This thing should be mint. Oh yeah, fits. Yep, fits. Alright. What do you guys think? Should I test fit or just install it? Thing should fit. I mean, I'll test fit it first. It doesn't really hurt. I need new bolts anyway, so I'm just gonna let's just test fit it. So I'll leave the tires off. Let's just see how it looks for now. Oh yeah. Best part too, the metal stiffens up the plastic in the back. That's the best part about this. So if I don't want a cage, I was literally just gonna cut it here, leave the metal on. So you always want a stiffer little suspension. You know, the plastic is nice when I crash a head on into something. It is always nice to have. Replay back to when I just floored it into a wall for no reason. On accident. On accident. I think the steering cut out something like that, but yeah, if I could steer, I had no time to, either way. Alright, now this guy still doesn't want to go in for me, man. Still doesn't want to go in for me. What's your deal? You guys might not believe this, but there was not a single measurement taken. Like a numerical measurement. Nothing. Might be hard to believe, but I did not measure anything. I just cut it, eyeballed it, put them side by side, and I was like, okay, it's even. And then just look at it now. I'm going to do the other side. This side is not wanting to go in. I don't know why. That side went in with these. The other side didn't, though. Man, that looks sweet. This might be my best upgrade I've done for this truck. Seriously. What do you all think of that? Man. It's simple, but it's enough. And this thing is plenty strong. I thought it was going to be weak. This thing is crazy, yeah. It might do a little bit of damage to the frame if I actually land on the roof. It's meant for rollovers, not for landings. Just to make that, you know, make that clear for everyone. Alright, that guy still ain't going in on that side. Don't know why. I just drilled the hole bigger. Looks a little off. Yeah. I can pick it up. Got plenty of room for the engine. Only issue is I didn't take account of the pull starter. Pull starter's a little bit, and it's, you know, it's not in the best spot. Like, that's very awkward. Yeah, not the best idea. Actually, it's kind of funny. If I didn't have that roof support, I'd be fine with the pull starter. I was debating on putting that one in. But it looks better with it in. I'll say that. It looks a lot better. Hey, yeah, first of its kind, right? I mean, you see all the other LST cages. I don't think there's a single one that actually looks like this. What color should I paint it, Raw, while you're here? Not gonna paint it tonight. Believe it or not, I'm tired. But I'll probably paint it. Maybe I'll paint it when the weather gets nice. Alright, I think it's time we put this together. So I'm gonna find some longer bolts. Let me just grab one for reference. This one is a perfect example. Or should I just leave it raw? This raw metal there, rust. Show off the welds, right? These welds are better than the trophy truck ones, actually. Because actually back then I didn't know how to really do it right. A lot of those are globby and gross. And of course this, I actually remembered to turn on the gas. I'm still looking at those rear welds like, geez. Yeah, let's put the patina, right? Just like your little Camaro you had. Yeah, just leave it patina. Just let it naturally rust. I was even thinking blue to match the arms. But maybe it's too much blue. Let you think on that. I'm gonna find a bolt. You know what? I got some good, you know what? It's just straight up bad news. That's the longest bolts I got. So it looks like what's in there right now is staying. That sucks, but you know, it'll still work. I should just have enough threads, like just enough threads for this to work. But I gotta use my old bent bolts. They're the longest I got. Kind of sucks. Alright, make sure I just use only straight ones. That one's bent. Well, these will be on the front. And these will be on the rears. Let's see, I might have to order some bolts. Might just have to order some bolts. Alright, next is the little nut. In worst case, I can grind these little shock things down. Make it custom. That I might just do. But I'll try it. I'll keep it as stock as I can. I've already ground down the shock tower, so let's not do that again. Alright. You know what? This bolt's got a lot of thread locker in it. Let me fix that. Alright, we should be good with that. See what y'all are saying. Thank you, Raw RC, for the $10. Really means a lot to me, dude. I'm glad you're enjoying the cage and the live. I'm really happy with how this came out. It's a nice little quick thing to do. All my bends on it are perfect. I was kind of worried. Usually I just use the straight, rod. This is actually the first time I've bent stuff to make a cage. Seeing the trophy truck, that's all just straight rod I welded together. It's like it's all straight. Nothing really too fancy. Yeah, thank you for that. Alright, let's get back to work here, though. Trying to figure this out. I'll start at the rears. If the rears don't work out, then it doesn't work out. Come on, little guy. Get my nut. These nuts could probably use replacing too. This one ain't threading in right. That's this one's the thread locked one. There's one that's like full of thread locker. I think this one's the one. Yeah, because now it's going in with these. Alright, that's good enough like that. So I can slide the other side over. Actually, no, I can just leave it just like that. Cool. Gonna pop that guy in there. Get the other one, pop that in there. Get that under there. Can you all see it? Good? What I'm doing? I think it's on the camera. Yeah. I could probably just put it up a little bit more. This one's got a bolt in it. What am I doing? I'm thinking black though, if I am gonna paint it at all. Just to match all the plastics. Match this thing too. All my little metal accents. Not sure there's a washer. I should have took photos. I think there's a washer that goes there. It's gonna be a problem. I'm barely gonna have just enough bolt. I don't know. I might be alright. Let's hope. Let's hope. Whew, man. That's the travel. Suspension travels. Works good, NT. Just to update you on that. And here goes the washers. Yeah, we're just going to have just enough thread. Just enough thread. Just enough. Hope it's enough for the washer to lock on there. If not, I can just put some thread locker on it. Kind of annoying though when the nut's meant to do that. Let's see what I've got. Oh geez, that is just so tight. I gotta do it with the wrench. Never mind. No, I should be able. Nope. Okay. Wasn't paying attention to the front. The fronts weren't lined up. Yeah, this cage might be staying on. I'm not gonna want to take it off again to paint it. Oh, what am I talking about? It's perfect. This couldn't have had a better amount. Yeah, that is perfect. Wow. No measuring today. The bolts are perfect. Look at this, everyone. Bam. That is beautiful. Yeah, thank you, NT. Look at that. Just enough room to fuel her up. Man, this is coming along. This might be staying on here. I'll see how bad the weight is. But I don't think the weight will be. I'm starting to think, you know, I was overthinking it with the weight and all that stuff. You know, I was being a baby about all that stuff, so I think we should be good. Except for this hole right here. Just still not going through here. Let me take a closer look. Yeah, well, I don't see what the problem is. The hole is lining up. There's something in the way. Looks like I just have to maybe thread it in. I think I got a burr in the way. Sorry for not showing the truck on camera. I'm trying to get it into the light more and see it. What exactly is happening. Alright. Rears look good though. Look really nice. Really nice. Gotta drill a bigger hole. The hole is just off by, you know, the perfect amount. Get my drill. Oops. Tighten it up a little bit. Alright. Just enlarging the hole. Nice quick repair, I guess. This is gonna suck. Can't even take it out. So you gotta do some maneuvering. Should've got my angled Allens. You know what, I'll just use... Might be better just to pull it with the wrench. Use this. Push it out with this. Drop the wrench. Dropped the wrench. You guys enjoying the night? Hope you're actually enjoying this live. I mean, obviously, I'm sure I am. You know, I'm getting a new cage. Might do a bash video tomorrow with the cage on. Actually, might's the wrong answer. I will. Everything is perfectly fitting. It's not even throwing off the suspension. I'm surprised. I thought by pushing it up it would, you know, screw it up, but I guess not. Because before they were at a little back angle, now they're like perfectly up and down, so it's not like it screwed anything up. Nice. Might need a suspension tune, or just like some spacers to compensate for the weight. That shouldn't really be much though. Alright, let's get the tires on. Get the tires on. I'll do what, this side first? Or which side am I supposed to do first? I'm supposed to do this side first. Or else it'll keep spinning, right? Or no, I do this side first. Or I'm losing track. Reverse. Alright, I had my ratchet around here somewhere. Alright, now this one. I also want to do a complete cage now. I'll need some glue. Definitely feels heavier. Yeah, just a couple spacers, it's all it needs. The oils feel good and stuff in it. Oh, this thing is like a... This thing just feels so much stiffer now. It's crazy. Wow. Check that out, guys. It's done. Alright, let's get the body on. Let's hope it fits. Imagine if it doesn't fit after this whole time. Oh, it fits. No worries. Alright, sweet. You know what? Let's not make it fit, actually. The holes aren't lining up now. You gotta be kidding me. That's alright. The reason why the holes don't line up is because of the these straighten the towers out. Yeah, is that really true? Will it not fit? What if I just stretch the body over it? Yeah, I gotta really stretch the body over it, which is not what I was used to. But yeah, oh, that looks sweet in there. I'm not sure if you guys can see it. Looks like a real monster truck now. Yeah, that's great. Alright, now I'm not afraid to jump in this thing and crack in the engine. There'll be no excuses now with backflips and all that stuff. Rollovers. This body's gonna be destroyed now. Yeah, I think I did a pretty good job. Fit that in the camera view. And yeah, check that out. I think today's a success, everyone. You know what, we gotta do the test. My fault. Make sure it holds its own weight. Look at that, and no scratching of the cooling head, just how I wanted. Cool. See you, Jack of Trades. Honestly, I might not even need the spacers. Thing drops pretty good. I need new springs instead of spacers. But I'll run it as is. I think it's pretty good. Might just add a little bit of spacers, not much. It did lower a little bit. Before it was like around here. And it kind of was like right there. It's not really that much weight though. But definitely makes the truck feel a lot stiffer. Air filter's protected, the engine's protected. I'll do another try with the pull start. I might start it like this. Yeah, that's probably the way to do it. Just like that. You know, I smelled some fuel doing that. Might have left some fuel in the engine. I was bashing this with my friend a couple days ago, so that's why there's still fresh fuel I can smell. I think I can leave the tank in it too. Yeah. Yeah, so all maintenance now, I think I can just work on everything. I should have plenty of room. The only reason I have to take out this cage is this. The only thing I can think of is just the shocks. That's really it. Tank looks like it can come out. Might have to pull the engine out too to pull the tank. Maybe I can wiggle it around everything. That'd be cool if I could. Oh, I just stripped the screw. Oh, that's no good. What's the screw size? Because if you got thin, it has to be thin. You need thin Dremel cutoff wheels. If you got Dremel and if you got the thin cutoff wheels, just cut a little slit in it. And then you can drive it out with a flathead. But then the only other option is just drilling it out. That's the only other option. But then you got the bolt stuck in it still. And the drill bit size you want to use is a little bit bigger than the little bit bigger or the same size as the like the threads going in. And then you don't want to go into the housing. You just want to get the cap off the screw. Or you could do that too. But if it's was it stripped before? Because yeah, the super glue will work. But if it's a stuck bolt that you stripped, you might have to drill it or slot it like I just said. But also double check your tools. If your tools are dull, run them on a belt sander and sharpen them up, like just from the flat end going in. Like say that this MIP is dull right here. Just here's the sander. Just sand the end right there, or you can even just do it on your like table. Put a nice sandpaper there. Just sand it like that. That's just another way to freshen it up. This one is obviously brand new, so I don't have to worry about it. And it is MIP. They're hardened tips, so those really should never strip. But I did just finish up this little roll cage for it. It does work. The body also fits too. I welded it so it fit the body. Yeah, there it is, just like that. So I shouldn't have to worry about rollovers now. And the weight actually isn't too bad. The only thing now, I just need to make a thing for my flag. From all the rollovers, I cracked my flag. Yeah, try the super glue one first, because that's probably the least amount of damage. And then make sure you really let it sit on there. But then after that, you're probably going to have to cut it. Which always sucks. Because then you got to pick up a new bolt. No saving the bolt after you cut it. Actually, these ones I still reused. Can you see like the cuts in them right here? That one stripped on me, I just put a cut in it. Then you only use a flathead. But if you drill it, obviously, there's no way you're going to reuse it if it's already drilled. But yeah, this one's got a lot of strip screws. Or used to. Everything I always use, I put fresh bolts in. But then, like, the ones in the front, I just left like that, because I barely take those apart. Yeah, but I'm really liking it. The welds came out good. Yeah, that might be my next project. I could just weld it up, just buy a UDR new, weld a steel cage and all the motor mounts and stuff, and just use the suspension. Might be actually a little expensive. I'm throwing out all the plastic. You could probably even just use the base plate and use like a truggy transmission. Just drill it in there. And it should just work. I don't know how much room's in the UDRs. It's bigger than like my trophy truck, a 10th scale. Well, it's 8th, but 10th. I should put a level on that thing. Do I have a level? This might be perfectly level. You're selling the Revo? Hey, build it, dude. Seriously. I'll help you out if you need transmissions and all that stuff. All that ideas and all that gear meshing. Because I've looked at them all. And I wouldn't recommend the one I'm using. I just use that one because it's so small. I'd actually recommend like a Losi 8. That kind of platform transmission. Unless you want the 2-speed, then you can go with mine. Because mine's the cheapest 2-speed you can get. I think it's $17. You know what? Answer E-Revo too. Yeah. Yeah. First, drive the UDR. Obviously, you know. Yeah, you're probably gonna do it anyway. Drive it electric. Then down the road, you can convert it to nitro. If you got a lot of room though, it shouldn't be too hard to do it. I'm gonna find a level and put it on the roof. I think I have it perfectly level. Look at that. That might just be the suspension. Who knows? Hey, it's perfectly level now. What? No way. But just from me looking at it, like, it is... Like, the top of the cooling head, I'm not sure if you can... Yeah, my tripod. I might be able to lower it. I have my tripod maxed out, so let's see if I can see it. Like, look at the top of the cooling head and the thing. Isn't that insane? And this is the first time I brought out the level. If I'm really working on, like, a project, I bring the level out immediately. Like the trophy truck, I leveled everything out and stuff. This was no leveling. I just did this for fun tonight to give you guys, you know, something to watch. But look at that. That's I have amazed myself. No, the cage is steel, just like the trophy truck. Except this is 1/4-inch steel, so it's a little thicker. And it's solid rod, not tubing. So this is all solid rod. I welded up and all that. I probably did that a half hour ago. Actually, an hour ago by now, I think I started. I've been on the live for 2 hours, jeez. And the reason why I look so, like it's empty, you know, the cage, like, you know, there's not much detail down here and stuff. I was going to add some, but I just wanted this to be only structure because the thing weighs so much. So I just made it as basic as possible. Like, really, I didn't really need this support, too. But I just add that in there because it looked weird without it. But maybe down the road, I'll add some, like, you know, fancy stuff to make it look like an actual monster truck. Oh, here's the body. Yeah, I fit it to the body, so the body fits on there perfectly. It actually, like, snaps on there. That's how perfect it is. Like, it's so tight up against it. Let me get that on there. There we go. Yeah, so there it is. Just like that. Looks nice through it. You can see the tubes and all that. That's kind of the look I was going for. Just, you can see what you can see, and what you can't, you can't. Like, it's not really meant to run with the body off, but it still looks good with the body off. That's what I was kind of going for. Like, I wasn't really going to put tubing on the sides right here. But obviously, you know, it's super solid up top. Rollovers won't be a problem. And yeah, oh yeah, this is a J Concept Snoop Nose body. That's the body I'm running on it. J Concept Snoop Nose Chevy. I think they still make them. You can find them though, but I don't know if they're like discontinued. It's kind of an older style body. But they put those on like the Losi LMTs, I think. But somehow it fits the LST perfectly. I did cut it a little differently than the box. Like, it has a big bumper on the one in the box. I cut that off. And I think I did the fenders a little bigger too. Yeah, this thing is perfect. Now I don't know what to do for the next weld night. I want to keep doing these, just do a little project. Just something like this. I did a project for the LST. Might make a cage for another truck, but I really don't have anything else to make a cage. Yeah, I should have done that. These I don't know. Yeah, I've done nothing. Really, the tape right here is just to secure the wires. Yeah, I should do that. I mean, I do put like super glue in it, but that only lasts like a couple seconds. I don't have any, I have drywall tape, but I don't have any shoe glue. So yeah, I should definitely do that to my body. I just buy new bodies. This is my second one. I just go through them. It's a little wasteful. Especially with the lights. I've bought more lights. Like, you know, this is like my 16th pair or something. I just crack them every video. It's a little annoying. Might find an alternative, but they do look good. I really got not much else to say. It is already 11 o'clock. I'm probably gonna head out, everyone, to the 4 people that are sticking around right now. I'm glad you're admiring the body right now, or the cage. I'm gonna probably pop up with a poll. What color I should paint it. I'm thinking black, just to, you know, something clean. I think the blues stand out too much. I kind of want to do something like that. Yeah, thanks, Chino. I figured he'd still be around. I saw Full Sends live, which I'll probably actually hop on his before I go to bed. I'm tired though. Jeez, long day, and I actually spent a while making this thing. But I think it might be a keeper. I don't know. I was just making this for fun. I was like, I'm gonna make a cage today. That was actually yesterday. So I prepped all the metal yesterday and this morning, and then when I came home and ready to set up the live, did this. But I'm gonna leave it as is, all dirty. I'll grind the welds down and paint it another time. I'll follow what Rossi said, just get it rusty. I gotta prep it anyway to paint it, so. Yeah, so that'll be all for tonight. Let me take it off the tripod, do some close-ups. Then I'll sign off. If I can get this thing off, jeez. Man. Such a pain, that tripod. Alright. Stupid tripod, get out of here. Where's Ducky? Even though you try to sabotage tonight, Ducky? Do you approve, Ducky? I think Ducky approves. That's 100% Ducky approval right there. The body fits on there perfectly. Check that out. Yeah, but I'll give you some close-ups how everything fits. What I thought, you know, obviously it works. What I was expecting. Straightens out the shock towers so they're not bent anymore. Then my bolt was just long enough to thread on there. So that's perfect. Then even that, I can pull out the tank. I have to pull out the tank. Pull out the engine. Got plenty of room. I can grab the pull starter. It's a little awkward. That's my only real complaint. But really, I can just work on everything in here. There's so much room. And then I got a protective cage on top. Yeah, this thing is sweet. I actually can't wait to paint it. Not gonna paint tonight though. I'm gonna sign off. I could paint it tonight, but it is cold. I don't think it might be too cold in here to let the paint cure. So yeah, that's really it with the cage. So I really thank you all for sticking around for this long. It's been a long night. 2 hours and 30 minutes at least. Right? I'd say that. So that's really all I got for you. So thank you all for watching. And I'll see you later.